Hi everybody, and welcome to Susan's Short and Sweet Stamping. Today is Wednesday, September 2nd, and I can't believe it. It's September. Kids are back in school, and the holidays will be here before we know it. So we're going to have a little taste of that today, as a matter of fact. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day holiday coming up this weekend. And let's get started. All right, so I fell in love with these Christmas mice, and this is, it's a suite in the online exclusives. It's called, the bundle is called Christmas Mice, and you get these sweet little mice, a side view and a front view, and you get a wreath and a Santa hat and a scarf and a bow and candy cane and some holiday greetings. Then the dies cut out, of course, are two mice. They cut out the Santa hat and the scarf and the bow and the candy cane and the wreath. And then there's some extra pieces. So the Christmas tree is extra. And just let me show you how big the Christmas tree is. So it's right here. So if this gives you any perspective on how big some of these dies are. And then you've got either a door or a window, because you have a door handle. So if you want to make it a door, you can. And there's a stack of presents and a box and a little star. So anyway, that's the dies. And I'll have the ordering information in the description. The paper is so sweet. And I have to show you, because this is all I have left of this one. It's it looks like either vanilla or a basic beige background with cherry cobbler or real red bows on it, and it's the whole sheet. The whole sheet is this, and then the flip side is this plaid. And I've been doing a lot with this, and so this is all I have left of this particular piece. There is another plaid in there, and I'm going to use it. So here's the rest of the paper, all 12 by 12. It's just adorable. So then there's this green plaid. There's all kinds of colors in here, too many to list, but there's mossy meadow and cherry cobbler and real red and pool party and Cajun craze and here's some red stripe, which is the same pattern as this, but just in red. And then we have this scene with decorating the tree and a shelf with stockings and just super, super sweet. And here's the other plaid. So it's actually just the opposite of, let's see if I can line this up, but it's the opposite of the one I'm using. And it really doesn't matter which one to use on this. So, and then there's this one. I love when they do this. So you've got panels here that you can make some scenes with, create some scenes or some nice borders. I love this Christmas tree border. And the flip side of this is this design. I don't even know what to call it, but it's this design. And then we have this paper with making Christmas cookies and decorating a gingerbread house. And so these can be easily fussy cut and added as like a little embellishment to your card. On the back side of this is candy canes and bows and just all kinds of, this would be a great, great background stamp. So that is the designer series paper. All right. So short and sweet, we're going to get started. I'm going to bring out my stuff. So I already told you about that little piece. My card base is going to be cherry cobbler. And then I have a peaceful pine circle, and I used the stylish shapes. And I used the largest circle to make these. All right. And so this is my inside piece. Measurements, of course, will be in the description as well. And this is for my greeting. But before we start playing with this, I'm going to take a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to stamp my mouse and the present, and we're going to do some coloring. And mice are, they're different colors. So you could use gray granite, you could use smoky slate, you could use, you could use some of the browns. I don't know if I've ever seen a pecan pie. But yeah. All right, and I'm also going to do a little present. These out of the way for now, and then I'm going to bring in some blends. And so I am using some of the lighter tones of this. So for my mouse, I'm using both light and dark, but this is smoky slate. So I'm going to start with my dark smoky slate, and I'm using the bullet tip, and I'm going to just kind of mark up where there is some like outliney lines. Does that make sense? I'm going to outline my mouse, and I'm going to put a boner here, so it's going to be a girl mouse. I was thinking too, as I was working earlier, that boy, we could make Mickey Mouse, right, with big black ears. And I find that you don't need a heavy touch. And I feel sometimes that I get a little too heavy with it, but I just basically want to outline and accentuate some of the lines. And I'm going to very carefully use the dark and do her tail. Okay, I think that's good for that. And then I'm going to take the light bubble bath, and I'm going to color the inside of her ears. And you can do as much or as little of her ear as you want. And then I'm going to do her nose, which, you really can't see it too much, and maybe a little around her mouth. But, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take our light smoky slate, and we're going to fill it in again. And I'm going to use the brush tip for this, and again, with kind of a light touch, and just kind of fill in around her ears and her face and her body. And maybe try to pull in some from the edges, kind of burnish that in. And then we'll die cut them out. And on the die, and I'll show it to you once in my die cut piece, but it cuts out around her hand so she can hold some of the other images, candy cane, ornament, present, whatever you decide you want her to do. There we go. So there's our little Christmas mouse. And then I'm going to use some Peaceful Pine and some Cherry Cobbler. Again, both the light images of light color tones of this. So I'm going to use Card Base's red. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the present in red. Not that it matters. You can use anything. But I'm using the bullet tip on this as well. And actually the one I already die cut, I did just the opposite. So you'll get a view of both of them, both ways, and you can decide which one you like. And I do have it this or that, because I kind of not mixed up, but just did the opposite colors on another card using the same thing. All right, so we're going to get our Peaceful Pine little ribbon on the present. Okay, so that's it. And we are done coloring. And so through the magic of television, here is our present and our mouse already cut out. So you can see the difference in the presents, and you'll see that with what we're using, it doesn't matter which way you want to color it. All right. So now we're going to put our little mouses up. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this. So on this mouse, See how this flips up? I hope you can see it on camera. But the little hands are, you know, kind of die cut out. So I'm going to take a glue dot. I probably don't need it because it sits in there pretty well, but I just don't want the present to pop off. And I'm going to put my glue dot towards the bottom of the present and then tuck it in her arms. And because her face is right there, this present's pretty big for her to hold, I'm going to kind of tilt it kind of sideways so we can see her face. All right, so she's ready to rock and roll here. So for our inside, we're going to do just a little bit more stamping. So I'm going to use some Peaceful Pine, and we're going to do a couple of greetings. And so where is there it is. Okay. So this is our inside piece, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere this strip of, it's a 1/2 inch strip of the Designer Series paper. And I'm going to use my seal. And I'm going to come down this edge of it. Grab my snips and snip off this excess piece, and I have a piece of thread or something in my scissors. That off of there. Okay. And so now this will be on my right side, and so I'm going to stamp an inside greeting. Which says, sending little moments of joy and cheer. That little piece of fuzz is just following me around. So I find with the magnetic ink, if I kind of twist it a little bit and tap, 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 that works well for me. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that there. And so our inside piece is ready. And now I'm going to also stamp Merry Christmas on the outside on this piece of a 3/4 inch. And I just cut a strip. This is probably close to 4 inches. And because I'm going to snip the edges, and I never know when I'm prepping for these how I want to take care of my edges. All right, so there's our Merry Christmas, and we are done stamping. All right, let's get this card put together because we have a few more little pieces of things to do, and I failed to show you the embellishments that go with this stamp set. So let me do that now. These are called Christmas epoxy shapes, and you get some white stars and yellow stars and some red and white candy canes and green and white candy canes. You got some ornaments and some packages. So as you can tell, I've been using my ornaments. All right. So we're going to fold this guy in half and get out a bone folder to get a nice crease. And we'll just kind of start inside out, and we'll go ahead and put our inside piece in. So I'm going to use some seal again. I really like how this card came out. So there's our inside. So now we're going to work on the outside. So I'm going to take this 2 inch by 5 1/4 inch piece of Designer Series paper, and that's going to go along the left edge. And I'm going to leave a little gap between the fold of the card and just kind of make it even along the top, the bottom, and to the what's going to be to the left of the Designer Series paper. All right. So I'm going to take my Peaceful Pine circle, and that's going to go on next. I'm going to put it just a little above center so that there's room for my Merry Christmas. You might as well just go ahead and put that on now. And I've decided for this card, I'm just going to angle cut on both sides. and put this on with seal because I'm going to use dimensionals on our little mouse. Okay, so let's find some dimensionals. There they are. And I was thinking Mickey Mouse. Man, couldn't this be a cute Mickey Mouse? But I think his ears need to be a little bigger. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that many, which is 4. And put this on our green circle. Okay. There we go. All right, and so I'm going to put a green and white candy cane on the red bow. That's our embellishment. Let's see if I can get that up closer to the top of the present. There we go. Close enough. And now I'm going to take some red and white twine. And there is a thicker twine that is Peaceful Pine red and white. And I did a bow out of that, but I really honestly think it's just too thick for this. So I'm sticking with the red and white. I think this is just it's still really cute, I think, because I think she needed a bow for her hair. Tie a bow, and it doesn't need to be a big bow at all, so I always cut off way more than I need. Okay, just some little short tails on our bow, and we'll get out our glue dots again. And put it on her head. And there's our card. Merry Christmas! This is the first Christmas card I've designed this year. I am going to flip back to me and we'll wind this up. So here it is. One more look at our little Christmas mouse. Isn't she sweet? Oh, and I was going to show you with this or that, so I'll do it over here. So I designed it one also with a green card base and a cherry cobbler. There. You're this way. Okay. So anyway, this or that. This being the Peaceful Pine, that being Cherry Cobbler. I'd love to hear from you what you think of the card. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and share so that we can just continue to meet like this on Wednesdays and do a quick little card. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss an episode of Susan's Short and Sweet Stamping. So with that in mind, see you next week. Have a great week, everybody.